PSA had this 41 card order in their hands on February 2nd, finished it February 26th for a total of 16 business days. What is up, everyone? Ended up having 42 cards total in this order. Saw the first 9 cards in the order, which will be kinda near the back. Let's get on to the other 33 cards. A little bit larger with this order. Decided to add 5 cards to the end. Try to buzz through these. Elly, Nojo, Mojo. Clean on this one. Going 10 on that one. Wood.
You know what they say. Once you go wood, nothing's as good.
Mojo. Same thing. Only picked out ones that I thought would be 10s. I'm going to end up doing a 4th order, and I've got some stuff potentially for a 5th order. It's way too much. It's the 31st right now when I'm doing this, so I'm going to have to bust my butt tonight to get those done. Chrome base, wood first, clean again, 10. On that one I'm calling Chourio. Same thing. And in this order, you can see I'm kind of getting to the... Oh, what's that? What's that right there? Oh, no, that's just a bat in the dugout. See, I'm getting to the speculative kind of things here. Trying to get on some Chourio stuff, some wood stuff, just to have some of that stuff for the season, just in case they pop off like they did last year. Elly, obviously missed the first boat. Like I talked about in the first video, you're looking for a second wave. There's an Elly base chrome. Called 10 on that one as well. Bunch of Ohtani nonsense you'll see here. Another chrome rookie debut, which you have seen previously. This one might be a little more sus, John, than the others. A little print line action going on right there. I think there's one more faint one. Not too sure about this one. I want to say 9, but it's got an outside shot at a 10. We'll go 9 on that. Some paper, Ohtanis, a lot of these coming up here. We'll go with 10s on these. So if you don't hear me say something, then assume that's what I'm going with. Clean papel. All of these are rookies. When I was sorting, talked about this in video number 1, I believe. Sorting through, found a ton of Ohtanis I had bought. They obviously weren't worth as much back then when I bought them as they are now. And even though you have to take your little W's for these Ohtanis, if you get them, it certainly can add up. Now, I'm not going to act like I know what I paid for each one of these. It probably wasn't more than $1 each, like $2 each. This one's actually not a rookie. It's Gallery 2019 from National Baseball Card Day. Clean front. I did notice the centering on the back. Pretty thin on this border, you can see here. And you can see the front's a little bit off-centered as well, but I like the card. I'm going 9 on that one. This is actually from the complete sets that come out. Again, clean. Allen and Ginter, usually easy to 10. This border's a little bit thicker here, though, so we'll see what they do with that one. Still call 10 on that one. They'll probably punish me. Give me a 9. Couple more Bowman rookies, and you'll see plenty more of these. Just like you'll see more of those Ohtanis coming up in a 4th order, and even a 5th one if I go on with a 5th one. Here's the second one of those. Clean as well. I would say, though, I did see a slightest little scratch there. You're probably not going to be able to see that. So that one of the two would be the one that potentially wouldn't 10. 2021 negative refractor from Topps Chrome. Pulled this one myself. It does have some surface issues. Typical stuff. Print lines. It's got one there running where the 7 would be. There you go. You can see it on the S there. So we'll call a 9 on that one. It's a rookie insert, Topps Chrome. Like a slight little print line up in there, or the back of his helmet. Had several of these. Not really picking up that well. This was the cleanest one I had, so we're just going to send this one in just for the halibut. Call a 9 on that one as well. Topps Black Gold. Faint little print line up there. They're going to give me a little bit of leeway on that one because it's a beautiful copy Black Gold. You know these are tough to get centered if you pulled these out of 2021. So I'm saying that they're going to give me some leeway in there. I got faith in my grader, who I don't know whom it is. I got faith in the individual, though. At 3, Bowman Chrome U autos. Egbuka. He was projected to be early second round to mid second round-ish. Got the bag from Ohio State, so he decided to stay in school. May not be the worst thing for him. He gets to shine this year. With Harrison off to the draft, Evan Stewart transferred to Oregon. So that Egbuka is just a base auto. This one is a refractor auto to $4.99. Another base auto here, Braylon Allen, outstanding running back, Wisconsin. I'm going to go ahead and call 9s on all 3 of those autos. They all looked pretty clean, but I haven't sent any in enough to where I can, with any degree of confidence, predict grades. A couple Vertex here, calling 10s on both of these. 2020 Chronicles, Charles David Lamb, also known as CD. There was a little something down there, maybe. You can see it reflecting off the light right below the tip of the V. Let's get in closer there. Yeah. A little something on the card, so... Ooh. Again, got faith in my grader. Do we have faith in this guy? I don't know. Chase Young. Setting this one in, though, because it is numbered. You can see here, red action, numbered to 199. Redskins. Ayuk looked clean to me. Have a few of these. This was the best one. So hopefully this one nets us a 10. See some little things here, right? Typical prism surface. My feeling is as long as you have great centering, there'll be a little leeway for some surface cheese. Purdster, Flux. This one might 9. You can see some little nicks and things like that at the top up there. But again, like I've talked about before, SCV saying add value. Obviously, he wouldn't mess with such a low-end card like this. Debut, CJ Stroud. I know it's kind of comical to even be sending in a debut card, right? What is that over there? That's a dimple. I didn't notice that when I was looking at this card before, so I am going to take this one out of the order. That will knock us down to 41 cards. Go ahead and reprint the old paperwork. Ricky Tiedemann, Refractor. These are tough. I have several of these, and they all had something going on. This looked to be the best, but I'm still going to go ahead and call a 9 on this one. A little bit of print lining up in here. You can't really see it that well, but down in here near his arm area and running down. And that's where the other faint print lines are at. Hopefully it shows up, and when I'm editing, I can zoom in on it for you. A couple of these Optic 2020s from the Target Complete set, if you guys were around back then. Some Pulsar action. They had terrible QC on these cards. Scratches and like this weird foil nonsense. I've got 6 or 7 of each of these cards. I've had that many sets. So I'm just throwing a couple out there, some that look somewhat decent, or at least they're well centered. And I just want to see what PSA does with them. They're not going to 10, unless, of course, they know that there are a lot of issues and they're really just looking at copies that are centered. Now, if they understood that they all came out that way, because they all came out that way, all of the ones I pulled. Not expecting 10s. Miracles do happen, even with PSA. We're going 9 on those. Hopefully they don't punish me any harder than that. These 5 cards I'm adding in, they're going to go after the cards I had cracked, just because I thought of it last minute and I had already inputted the cards I had cracked. So, Mosaic, Nico Collins. I thought this one was really clean. Bought this one raw off eBay for $15, $17, something in that range. Genesis action, calling 10 on that. I have another one that was a 9 from HGA that I'm cracking out. You will see that in the next video. Got some auto action here. Rookie auto from Mosaic. Clearly Donruss. Prism Red Wave. Ooh, look at the wave. That's numbered to 149. Go ahead and call 9s on all of these autos. They all had their own little tiny things going on. This one, probably the least chance of getting a 10, just because of centering over here, as you can see. Maybe 60-40. With that red wave, the same night I was bidding on a Prism Silver auto, and the Silver auto actually went for more, and it wasn't numbered. So I got that red wave for a little bit cheaper than somebody won the Prism Silver for. I lost out on that one. Second place. Josh Downs to 25 out of 2022. Bowman Chrome U, rookie with the Colts. Pretty good year. for a rook. If you saw my hobby box opening, then you saw this one numbered to 25. Dodo. Jodo. Dodo. This one I thought was clean and had a shot at a 10. Put it last. SCV says put your best cards first. I don't even think I have any best cards. I'm not balling like that guy. I'm just over here with these rinky-dink cards. So that is that order. Like I said in previous videos, going to tally up all the 10s and see how PSA treated my 10 predictions and then base my gem rate off of that. Because like I said, some of these cards in here I can tell they're not wins. So I don't think it's really an accurate measure to have an overall gem rate in your order if you know you're sending cards that aren't going to gem. So what I talked about in the last video was if you have cards that you're predicting will 10, let's say you predicted 21 out of your order would gem and 10 did, well, that's a problem. Time to look for a new day job, I would say.
Okay, Morgan, we get the joke. Horny dummy, ha ha, it's very funny.